Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Happy weekend to all Bangladeshis. It's Friday. Time check is around 9:10 a.m. in the morning. Pretty peaceful and quiet. People are sleeping, enjoying their hard-earned, weekend. People work very, very hard. The weather started to get warm already. So life is going to be pretty challenging, and in the middle, we are already having a tragedy. This is very typical nowadays in Bangladesh. We already have a huge fire incident that a lot of people lost their lives. So rest in peace and my condolences. So it's not very happy weekend to be honest, but I have to do the work, so I'm doing the videos. So what I have today here, 12 sort of fragrances which are pretty versatile. What I mean by that, pretty much all your wearable for almost any occasion. Something is a dumb reach, sort of you don't have to think before using. Something like Dior Sauvage, which I'm not showing today because people are tired of it apparently. So let's say something polar opposite of this kind of fragrances called Kuros. This is not a versatile perfume. For example, this is a very powerful animalic powdery floral fragrance, and I think this fragrance, many people would say, yeah, I wear it all the time, but most of the people, this one or fragrances like like some oud based, some very strong ambergris or animalic, those are fragrances people usually do not wear on my majority. So whatever, think of polar opposite of Kuros, these are the fragrances. I plan to do one more episode which is going to be topic between like comparison between cheaper fragrances versus expensive fragrances. So what to expect and what not to expect, goods and bads. So we'll see. So let's go with the list, and these are not in any particular order, but I'm going to show you anyway, right? Okay, let's go one by one. Let me start with an Armaf perfume. Armaf does really well. So this is called Armaf Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. So this fragrance, is the name is a bit long. It's been released now for 2 years, I think, in the market. It is inspired by Sauvage and Aventus together, which makes this fragrance quite hyped one. Like many people liked it, and you get like two fragrances, one basically, and got good decent performance. As the time progresses, it gets better in performance. The price is a bit expensive than compared to other pseudonym, but this perfume is pretty versatile, fresh. It gets some sweetness, it gets some bergamot, citrus, and fruitiness, a little bit of a kick, of Aventus's uh, birch perhaps, but it's not that dirty. So this kind of fragrance you can wear it at your work, weekend, anywhere, any place basically, and even in winter it smells really good. So first fragrance is Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir, that is from House of Armaf. So number 11, I'm going to show you one of my favorite fragrances. This is a clone of a Bvlgari's Tiger and one of the best apparently. Qiam Silver by Lattafa. You guys, if you follow me, you guys know how much I like that perfume. This fragrance is really nice. I have a sad story with Bvlgari's Tiger. I think the fragrance was not full when I bought it. I paid a lot of money for that, but when it was halfway, basically the bottle ended. That means it had some evaporating or something like leakage or something. So basically, like, I cannot see the bottle was inside, so I guess it finished pretty fast. So I'm never gonna buy that again, which is a great fragrance, one of my favorites. I really loved it. But some of the clones, like this is very good clone. There are clones like, I think there's one more, which is called Turathi Blue. My bottle is finished already, but collecting dust. So those are all good. So this one, what you get is quality. It's a little bit more. The grapefruit is really, really authentic, and it's very close to the real deal. And this DNA you can actually wear even in colder setup, like, because it has that woody ISO is super sort of a dry down, very pleasant, very simplistic, but very easy to pull off, just like the previous one. It's very good, fresh, at the same time versatile scent. Qiam Silver by Lattafa, and prices on these are not very expensive. So next we go number 10. One of my favorite underrated fragrances is called Givenchy Play. Okay, not much mention in anywhere in fragrance committee anymore because this has been in the market for a very long time. When the music era was there, this is a vintage bottle, by the way, a shape of MP3 player back in the days, I think. So when I open the bottle or the cap, you can see, and then the base version with this stand, this is the older version. New version is missing that. So Givenchy's Play Intense, there is also Play Sport and few of the other ones. Basically is a sweet coffee, fresh citrusy scent, mild sweetness, and very wearable sort of a fragrance. This is good for actually summer. But what I'm saying, that the Play Intense is a little bit strong on the chocolate and coffee. It's a bit dark one, bit too sweet. This one has a perfect balance between sweetness and freshness. This perfume makes excellent wear. I hear these fragrances are getting like $300-400 now, but if you can get it for a good price, you can try it out. Check out my review on Givenchy Play. Number 9 is a fragrance, doesn't get that much recognition. I love this house and I always stand by it, which is House of YOP, and this is called YOP Jump. So to my knowledge, YOP Jump is still in production, but these are the old style bottle perhaps. Okay, these new style bottles which are out, which lack the longevity and projection. This one doesn't have that. This is a bit of like a unique fragrance. If you know YOP Night Flight, they say this is close to that. I smell that Night Flight, but I cannot find that bottle sadly anymore. That fragrance was so gorgeous. So I think this fragrance has something like a rosemary, fresh notes, some florals. I don't know if it's hyacinth or what is that floral. I always forget. Man, the fragrance has that note. Let me see if I can find out from Fragrantica. Uh, this is Jump. Okay, that floral. I cannot remember the floral note for some reason at all. So it's a good fragrance, price wise, very very good. The thing is that no, open up quick. Okay, everybody's waiting. So yeah, heliotrope. I say hyacinth. Sorry. So that note, and then a little bit of a tonka bean musk, rosemary, some grapefruit. Very interesting perfume. Very ahead of the time. People talk about Sauvage, all the blue fragrances. This kind of fragrance do not get mentioned. This is gonna be like $35, $40, $45 max now. It's a great fragrance. You can buy, I think, 200 ml also. Very good. Check it out. I mean, this is one of the most interesting kind of fragrance in this genre. Yup, Jump. I think pretty much wearable all year round. Next one is definitely one of my favorites, which is number 8. Hugo Boss Man, or Hugo by Hugo Boss. Back in the days, the smaller writing would be Hugo by Hugo Boss. So this fragrance is like, those who know, they know, right? But nowadays, not many people are aware of it. They're re-releasing this, but the youth or the new generation do not know about this perfume. It is a little bit more mature than what is offered in the market, which is tutti frutti sweetness and bit too obvious. This perfume right here offers a lot more. It offers green apple, it offers lavender, it offers, I think, some blue notes. The thing is, this fragrance makes it very crisp, clean, fresh, musky sort of a fragrance, which you find in like something like Sedley in PDM, Parfum de Marly, but way more expensive. So I forgot all the other notes, but the green apple definitely I remember. And this perfume is fresh and lasts a very long time. So good for, I would say, versatile use, okay, or usage. So number 7 is this perfume. It's a little bit on the sweeter side, but I like this. I think can be worn almost any occasion all year round, which is called Bvlgari Man Oud Essence. So this is a very nice looking bottle, and this line is very, I would say, well achieved line, a strong line. Most of the fragrances are good from this line. One or two are kind of the weakling. So, but it's okay. Not everything is gonna be a hit, or hit. I means like big famous fragrance. But I think this one, it's very simple. Some people ignore this because they say, I smelled this DNA before. It's a kind of like a sweet tonka bean sort of woody fragrance, and it's very simple. When you wear it, you get that bubblegummy sweetness a little bit, like you get from Invictus also. But I think this perfume, it's very handsome, very masculine, and lasts a very long time, which is offered in within $55-65. It's a good fragrance. Check it out. Bvlgari Man Oud Essence. Then number 6 is this fragrance. Nobody also shows this. This is Lalique Purom Lion version. I think I have EDP or EDT. I always forget. This is the EDP. Yeah. So there's also EDT version which projects more. EDP lasts a little bit longer. So this is a dupe of Boa de Portugal by Creed. That's what makes this fragrance very very appealing, because it's a not exactly same. Boa de Portugal is a bit bitter. Okay, with the lavender, it's a bit more fougere and a bit more old school. This is more modern. Why I like this is that, you see the little bit of a spiciness that comes from this perfume. Like, when you smell this, the bohemian vibe, like the classy men, gents, barbershop vibe. It is not as old school. Okay, it's pretty much in a metro life in a city. You can wear this. You can wear this in winter, summer, and let's say you're gonna go for formal occasion, you can pull this off. If you feel like wearing casual, you can wear it. Very versatile, and within $30-40, it's a very good fragrance. Definitely, Lalique is a great house. Needs more mention. Lalique, Lion, Purom. So top 5, I'm going to start with an annoying one people hate, which is Invictus. Like it or not, many people, they wrote on my channel on the comment that, bro, no matter what, how many people poo-poo on this, I really like it. I don't care what they say. And I still have my vintage bottle. And I admired that, because people have the guts Like people who love NSYNC and they have the guts to admit that we used to listen to NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. Nowadays, many people are like, who are those people? I always listen to Megadeth, Metallica, System for Down, like Rough and Tough. But people don't admit that. Even they used to listen to Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. I do admit it because those were our radio, 92.9 FM, in Malaysia. So in the radio, listen to songs, we record. So good old days, like I don't like, let's say when I bring Givenchy's play, remind me of Justin Timberlake. And I like him, many people say I don't, but they listen to him, secretly. So Invictus is that sweet, fresh, bay leaf, aquatic, people say version of 1 million, but I don't see any similarity to 1 million. But this fragrance is very wearable, very long lasting. You spray this on like Rasasi Hawas this. If you like Hawas, why not Invictus? Invictus is a tad bit sweeter, projects a little bit more. And this is women's favorite. Like many women love this DNA. Okay, so try it out. Invictus is a one fragrance, does it all year round. That sort of a fragrance. Number 4, yeah, my favorite's coming now. Boss Bottled. Um, no matter how many years go by, Versace Purum, Boss Bottle, these fragrances will be immortal, like timeless, like Bleu de Chanel. People always buy them. Chanel Allure, right? Pure Heaven. These are going to be timeless classics. Such a fragrance is this, stood the test of time, still here, still top seller from this house. No matter how many boss are released, this is the top seller. This is the money maker. And based on this, there are tons of flankers. Warm apples, but not too warm. It's a little bit of bright apple with a cinnamon and bit of tonka and mild spices maybe. So makes this fragrance very masculine and the most common DNA out there. I think I would go as far as saying that in Malaysia, 80% of people wear this fragrance. It's the most common DNA. Everywhere I smell this. So this can be worn all year round. It is upscale. You can wear it casually. You can wear it with a suit. No judgment. Amazing fragrance. Boss Bottle, one of the best ever. Number 3, Dunhill Icon, one of the most iconic fragrances of all time for me and one of my signature scents. And I'll always have this. This is what I say. No matter how many fragrances I get rid of, I'll always have Icon. Why? $45 to $55. Very, very good price point. Excellent heavy bottle. The smell, the freshness, the spiciness, that orange, the vetiver, the leather is the most unique fragrance out there. If you never smelled it, just go and smell it. You can wear this any part of the year and no problem, no issue. Let's say something too light, too aquatic, it's not going to last in winter, but this is going to have that potency, right? So Dunhill's Icon definitely is one of the best in this category. Number 2 and number 1. Number 2 is I picked up Dylan Blue after a long time. Some people is like, where is my Dylan Blue? Sorry, just not trying to mock anybody, but some people call it Dylan, like in our subcontinent. So Dylan Blue basically is a modern take on Versace Purum, which I find no similarity to except the bottle. Very gorgeous bottle. And older Dylan Blues are a little bit more potent. The newer ones are okay, not bad. You still get 6 to 7 hours. So Dylan Blue is that fresh blue, bro, what's up, bro? Like a good bro sort of fragrance. Like you can wear it day in, day out, summer's nights, summer daytime, summer nights, winter time, and it picks up. People actually smell you and they go like, wow, sorry, you smell nice, right? So I got that compliment without asking anybody. So it's a good fragrance. 200 ml is an absolute banger of value, and I think one of the best Versace in the modern era. Versace Dylan Blue definitely is number 2. Number 1, I finished with a bit of expensive perfume. I don't know all the notes breakdown on this, okay, guys? I bought this because I like it and I missed it, okay? This is called Amouage Beach Hut Man. I bought this as a tester, so I'm borrowing the cap from Interlude Man, I think, or Jubilation's cap. So these are really beautiful presentations, right? And very beautiful price point as well. Expensive. Amouage nowadays $350, $400, $500. It's a shame because back in the days we could find these pretty much $150 as a tester. So why I like Beach Hut? Most Amouage, nowadays, yeah, there are some exceptions, but most Amouage are winter friendly. Very heavy, too thick. Interlude Man, even Reflection Man cannot be worn in summer. I tried, man. I'm telling you, no way. So one of them I really like was Jubilation, which was more wearable, oud, fruitiness, but doesn't have the punch. If you want something punchy, mint-based perfume, one of the best mints in the game is Beach Hut Man. You wear this, you, let's say, live in a very hot and humid country, and you want a performer kind of a fragrance for which will withstand 8 hours, 10 hours of high heat. This fragrance can do it. Okay, it smells very up class and it's very unique. Nobody's wearing this, trust me. Nobody in your area is wearing this, and you're gonna be the most unique dude wearing the fragrance. If you can suit it up, amazing. You can also wear it with a formal shirt, but even I think if you're wearing a jeans and casual white t-shirt, it goes with that. So that's what make this Amouage cut in the #1 spot, even though very expensive. So there you go, 12 solid fragrances. I think for all year round versatility everywhere, these are all champions. Take care, have a nice day. Let's do one more video, then we'll upload it. Take care.